Okay. It's it's interesting that the discussion seems to center around not how can we maximize the tax money we already have by prioritizing it, but how can we get more? I was anticipating an increase in the levy, and I do understand totally that we're very fortunate. I say fortunate because real estate values are, you know, somewhat called into question, especially with the consideration of one of our major employers, excuse me, our most obviously major employer making some big changes, and I've gotten a couple calls from people saying, you know, I'm taking off for Atlanta or Texas or wherever. And by the way, those are low tax states, so that is really, really interesting. But we don't seem to look at that and get any kind of message. So the levy going up, we're in a fortunate position. EAV is, we think, going up if it stays up. So that means that we can increase our levy and people might see the same tax bill or even a little bit less. They might. But my question says it all, and I appreciate the answer that I did get. If the tax levy stays the same and the estimated assessed value goes up, as it seems to be doing, the actual property tax bill would go down. And it would if we didn't increase our levy. We got a wonderful, I thought it was good. Some of you probably didn't like it. At about 4:40 this afternoon, a seemingly engaged citizen said, have mercy on us taxpayers here in the city of Bloomington. Have mercy. Let us, this is our money. And used a term of, you know, you people are ravenous. You have an unlimited appetite for our money. I think we should leave the levy as it is. I think we should let people maybe have a couple dollars of property taxes back. Does anyone really understand how high property taxes are here in the state of Illinois? If you don't, talk to your friends around the country because it's nearly abusive what we pay in property taxes. It takes a tremendous amount out of what people could be spending in the community, as Kevin said, the discretionary income, which is an economic incentive. It is economic development. If people have more of their own money to spend. Now, I realize this is just an estimate. I realize this is the estimated levy. We don't have to keep it here. We don't know what the EAV is going to be. But I think that the fact that it's higher certainly suggests to me that we want it to be higher. And frankly, I don't want it to be higher. I want to show some mercy, as our emailer said, to the people of Bloomington. Give them back a little bit of their own money to spend in our local businesses before any more of them close. Thank you.
Okay. Alderman Sage and then Black.
Yeah, I just need a clarification. The tax bill that citizens pay to the city of Bloomington is actually going down. That's the projection. Now, it's not much,
Right,
but it's going down. Okay, and I'd venture to say that probably the other 7 taxing bodies, and I haven't seen, I know what I've read in the paper, those appear to all be going up. So I would suspect that the city of Bloomington stands alone from all of the local other taxing bodies here, county, school, airport, water district. What the city of Bloomington is collecting is going down, and a couple dollars, here, give or take, right? And furthermore, I guess I'm always interested whenever I hear suggestions about what we might do with the property tax revenue. I mean, we have an obligation to fund our police and fire pension fund. We have an obligation to fund those first responders. Again, I've said before, these are the folks who go into the house. They go into your house and my house when they're on fire. These are the people who run towards whenever we would have any type of activity, criminal activity, God forbid gunfire or anything else. These are the people who run towards the gunfire. So to me, I'm always curious whenever people say, well, we should let people keep more money, keep more of their money. The city of Bloomington is actually doing that. It's not a lot, but it is actually happening. And at the same time, there are going to be, I hope, I'm sure it won't be unanimous, but there'll be majority support to say to the first responders in our city, we owe you the need, that we recognize the need that we have to fund the pensions for you, our first responders. Thank you.